Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Elmer Rodriguez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, Texas, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ball, that's too high.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Man at second. High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Josh Young in the box, lays off for ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Grisham ranging back, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
That is it. The second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. That catches the corner.
That's a ball.
Young, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air right field. Fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
That's it. The first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's in there at the knees.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Nope, outside.
And the 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
That's
Ball
a little
3.
bit low. Swing and a foul out of play. Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number
As we take a
99,
look now at the
Aaron
New York Yankees lineup.
Judge.
Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. And another ball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we're level. It's 1-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here comes Bellinger. DeGrom certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Next offering is fouled back.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Ball inside.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Another 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
In the air, left field. Ozuna settles under it. And that will end the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We go on to inning number 2. You're dialed into the show. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top of the 2nd, Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That's a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Right through there for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 the count. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 4, Andrew.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Hey!
The 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle.
Yep, that
Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start, and you got to figure regress to the mean, water
outside.
finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Just missed.
No, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
One down. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Goldie thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Stepping in, Austin Wells. Wells in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the third inning. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, not close.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
All 1. Aye.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
Here is Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Peterson just got a piece of it. 2 down, nobody on.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
On the inside corner for a strike. That one almost got him. On the ground right side. Chisholm. Rangers go down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
Ball, that's in.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Inside, almost got him. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two. On a bounce right side, Duran fires over to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Just
that's off the
missed.
plate. Ball 2.
Splits the plate, and the count is 2-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The center fielder, number 12.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hard hit down the line and left. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Back in the Bronx,
Leading off for the
start of the
Rangers,
fourth,
the second
Ezekiel
baseman,
Duran
Ezekiel
stepping in for the Rangers.
Duran.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. He's safe.
He's good.
On with a bunt single.
Up next for the Rangers, the first
He was
baseman, number
racing down the
21,
line and
Jay
probably didn't assume he was going to be
Burger.
safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Outside low. And the count is 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go ahead run on base. Alejandro Ozuna digs in now.
Hey!
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball popped up.
Infield
Infield fly
batter's
called
out.
there.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's out.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that
Inside, ball
misses.
2.
And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. Judge moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, number 4, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Single to right in his first trip. Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Bad time to throw one out of play with the runner starting on second, as it allows them just to walk home for the run. Remember, on a ball thrown out of play, the runners get the base they were going to plus 1 more. So that was basically an automatic run.
Inside, ball 1.
2 on, 2 outs. Off
That's
the mark
ball
there, and it's 2-0. Next pitch is outside. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Bird getting loose as well. Berger on third. McCutchen on at second with 2 down. And the 3-0 finds the zone. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in, fires it to the plate, and he's out.
On attack, he's
Cut
out.
down, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 1. Back in New York, bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
Aaron Judge.
You know, these Yankees
Ball 1.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. 0-2 now.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The Rangers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's to third. Young throws across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason.
It was a bang-bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast, and it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Hey!
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. His first at bat was a strikeout. Little chopper rolls foul. Quick toss to first. Chisholm dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in. That is the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the fifth. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Seager tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot.
Backed off the plate that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Missed inside with the curve. Chopped left side. McMahon fires over to first. That's a very athletic play.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Elmer Rodriguez. Done for the night. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So they
Yankees.
turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Ryan Yarbrough.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the 0-1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One, two now. In the air to left center. And there's two away.
The batter, number 3.
Here's Jack Peterson.
Josh Peterson.
Ball one.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they still lead at 3-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Popped up. And there's two away.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Now here is Jose Caballero. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 3-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Yankees,
a new pitcher from the pen,
number
Jake
59,
Bird.
Jake Bird.
That one fouled off. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. Goldie takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next,
Good
the
arm side
Rangers,
run to that same
the
side
first
hitter right
baseman,
there.
number
Very
21,
difficult to put that
Jake
ball in the air or get through it. Just
Berger.
bores in on the hands.
And now here is Jake Berger.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's a ball.
Out to short. Caballero tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Hey, man, 4
Up next
pitches,
for the
2
Rangers,
outs. That
the
is
left
an
fielder,
excellent pace.
Alejandro Osuna.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Close,
Nope,
but
that's a
called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're up 3-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the sixth inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Grisham.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Winn preparing to come on if needed. Beeks also getting ready. Out to short. Seager in plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
It's such a great
next
feeling
for
when a
the
team can
Yankees,
rely on their
the
shortstop
right
to make a
fielder,
play like
number
that. It builds up
99,
confidence for everyone on his team.
Yeah.
It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Rangers leading by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Stays alive. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
number 75 gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign. Yeah. The 0-1. In the air, right field. McCutchen should have this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Inside, ball 1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Judge off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a job well done from the Rangers bullpen that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 2. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, number 4, Andrew McCutchen.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018.
Ball, that's inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Number 32, Evan.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jake Bird departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval
number
into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Doval.
Back to the top of the order now. Evan Carter will hit next. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 5, Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Down.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any
Up
base
next
with
for
two
the
gone.
Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Josh Young.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Two on, 2 outs.
Hey!
On the ground to first. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The batter,
No
number
problem
3,
beating out the infield hit
designated
right
hitter,
there. Good
Josh
hustle getting down the line.
Peterson.
And fouled off. That misses. Ball 1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside, if nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. In danger of walking in the tying run.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Sliced hard but foul. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. That one lifted to left. Dominguez in position, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
Texas,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
60,
bottom of the 7th. Cole Winn.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
Leading
one of the
off
better ones
for
in the
the
game,
Yankees,
I'd say. Spin
the second
rate's
baseman,
very high, and it
Jack
just breaks a ton.
Jr.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Chisholm wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Bounced out to short. Seager throws to first in time, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Shortstops are expected to make plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
The Rangers trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That
Ball,
one misses.
inside.
And now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Inning over. Yanks held in check. They trail it 3-2. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, leading off Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side, Chisholm gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh, 1 down. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Fernando Cruz.
Alejandro Ozuna now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks. Foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
That one outside, and that's ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Ozuna off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 2.
And that's a base hit into left field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Here's McCutcheon, 1 for 3.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Late swing fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jalen Beeks.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Right through there for a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Billy Reese, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. 0-1 now. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one way inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Jackknifes out of the way. And he walked him.
Nope.
And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. He represents the go-ahead run. Making a move at first. On to run for the Yankees, Max Schumann. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Down to second, and he's in there easily, safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. So the tying run at second. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Beeks checks the runner.
No,
Schumann back in on a dive. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Going to count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Tying run at second base. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Jalen Beeks won't go any further. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
so they turn to their closer, Billy Reese. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Oh, one just missed. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Judge comes up empty there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in New York, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Nicely done right there to bury that two-strike splitter in the dirt. Pretty much perfect execution. Very much like what you're trying to do with a two-strike curveball. But you could argue a splitter is a little tougher to pick up than a breaking ball because you just can't see it out of the pitcher's hand like you can that hump in a curveball.
And now the 0-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him looking for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Nope.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 1-0.
He's
Nope,
just
inside,
missing
ball
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 2. Back now in the Bronx. Now up is the Yankees DH, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
Pulled out on strikes. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And now the count filled up 3-2. Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The Rangers trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground right side, in plenty of time to first, and that's an out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So last chance for the Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. They're down to their final strike. And the slider just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Starting on the mound in this one, Elmer Rodriguez. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Here's your 1.
Ball, that's out.
Rodriguez, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Corey Seager in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That's a slider for a strike.
Ball one.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 99.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
The 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Judge comes up empty there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. The Yankees score first. It's 1-zip.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-0.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
That's out number 3. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move to the alley. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Caballero on the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Liner snagged it first. Rangers go down quickly there. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting seven, the catcher, number
and up next for New York, Austin Wells.
Ball, down.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Man at first, one away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
The 1-0. And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings and chases a low one there. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one back up the middle and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The shortstop,
Jose Caballero getting ready to hit.
Yeah.
Two on, two outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The 1-0.
Tough spot right here. A
count.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Misses inside. Ball 3.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
3-1 is on the way. Swinging a foul straight back. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. Into left center for a base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Quick move to first. Ozuna back on a dive.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the air, left field. Dominguez settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 out, man at first. Here's Kutch to the dish.
Ball in. Nope, outside. Ah!
And he swings through that one. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
That's ball two.
And it's even up. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Corey Seager, grounded out his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Goldie under it. And that is that. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
99, Aaron Judge.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
In the air, left field. Ozuna on the move. Makes the catch for the second out.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball, that's outside.
Almost got him.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the top of the fourth. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Over to Goldie. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That one fouled off. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He nails one out to right, and they tie it up. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ezekiel Duran digs in now.
Hey!
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
That one ripped. The relay to second, not in time. He's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second.
That's in. Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Out towards right center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. The 0-1 rolled softly, but that goes foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Ball one there.
Hey.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The catcher, number 28.
So digging in, Austin Wells. Caught looking his first time up.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And they'll do it again. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Back now in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Ball, that's
and
out.
obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
On a line, and it stays fair. So now back to the top of the order.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Evan Carter will hit next. And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he makes the catch. And there are two down.
The batter,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! A two-run shot, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Young in the box again, takes a strike. Base is empty, two away, but two runs are in, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's ripped, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Relay throw to second, in there safely.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Peterson just got a piece of it.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Young on at second with 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag, safe. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Elmer Rodriguez is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ezekiel Duran now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. High fly ball, right field. Judge drifts towards it, and that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Yankees 2. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
DeGrom back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Now he's challenging the called strike.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. It's the Rangers 5 and the Yankees 2. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
That's out.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bird warming up as well. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Osuna.
Ball, that's low.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's in there. Strike 1. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. And that's strike 1. Called strike right there. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Man at second. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Rangers lead 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Fought off foul. Tap back to the mound. To first, leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. To third, Young. Tosses across to first, and Bellinger is out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. That's in for a strike. Ground ball right side, Durant. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Rangers 5 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx, top of inning number 7, Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. That's in there. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Inside, ball.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So a man at first. Here's Josh Young, 1 for 3.
Josh Young.
Hey!
Tap to first, and that goes foul. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Yarbrough gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
righty reliever out of the pen, Camilo Doval.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Aye!
Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Texas, and it remains 5-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Popped in the air, left side. Young gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
The Yankees looking to rally. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
2 down, nobody on.
No, inside. Nope, upstairs.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 2-2. Now
That's
one missed. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Yanks held in check. They trail at 5-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Strike two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Burger.
The 0-1.
Nope. Ball one. Ball two.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero on to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Two outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Alejandro Ozuna. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Goldie. Inning over. It's the Rangers 5 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for the
Now on the bump, Cole Winn. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Win. Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Nope.
Moving in the
Outside.
bullpen, Billy Reese, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Beeks, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. That one lifted to left. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Two down, nobody on. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is upstairs. Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. Look out!
Hey,
and it hit him.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. The Yanks lead 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back. It's the top of the
Number
ninth, and there's a new
59.
pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's
leading
Jansen
off
to
the
hit.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Nope.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That's too
That's
low.
ball 2.
Ball 2. Next
That's
offering
ball
misses
3.
down and away. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really
Up
good
next for the
take right
Rangers,
there, and that's
the right
just
fielder,
mentally
number 4,
prepared, knowing that if
Andrew
it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no
next
time
for the
there.
Rangers,
Not much to this one
the
other
center
than just a
fielder,
willingness to go the other way and
Evan
put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So up next, Evan Carter. And there's a foul ball. The Rangers trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A 3-run shot, and they tack on 3. It's 8-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jake Bird out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
Fernando Cruz on to pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the first offering is not close.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And another ball. There's a strike. In the air to left center. Dominguez drifts towards it. And there's one down.
up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. 1 for 4 with a double.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. There's the strike. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The bat, number 3, designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
Ball, that's outside.
And now 1 and 2. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 8 and the Yankees 2. Bottom 9. In now is the Yankees DH, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Ball 1.
Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there, and it's 2 and 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pitch came off the bat really well in center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Man at second. What a stop to first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's outside.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Hey! Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cole Winn will depart. Eddie's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Rangers,
over on the mound for the
number
Rangers,
75.
number 75. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey!
They're down to their final strike.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Just missed the inside corner. 3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Up the middle, and that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.